Pisces. So let's have a look at the left-hand side first here. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Wands with the Seven of Swords. Is there an intuitive warning coming to you in regards to a fire sign or an earth sign or even an air sign here? Let's have a look. Okay, you've got the Page of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups, the Strength card, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, I feel for some of you there is an earth sign that you work with or that you're closely connected to through financial means. This person is beginning to have a growing admiration for you is what I'm seeing, okay? It's still early stages, but I do sense that this person is quite interested in you in regards to love or romance. I do believe there's a fixation, okay? The eye and the Page here. I do believe that someone's had their eye on you for quite some time. This person is carrying quite a sexual energy. So if this is a male coming through, or even a female, I did mention the phallic symbol here. This person could be, you know, interested in you sexually. Okay, I'm seeing sexual interest. Or you might receive some sort of sexual message, or someone to be a little bit, you know, cheeky in their approach. Okay, it might be like sexting. It might be someone says something that's a little bit, you know, like even like an innuendo. It might be someone you work with, it might not. It might just be an earth sign coming in around you that's admiring you. But I also feel like they might be quite aroused by you, Pisces. So there's obviously something that you're doing, whether you're aware of it or not. It's obviously arousing them or getting their attention. Remember I mentioned the snake that's erect and perked up. So obviously this is an earth sign that you might find definitely you've got their attention. Okay, they're perking up or they're showing more interest. They're becoming more vocal about how in admiration they are of you. Maybe you need to give it time. I think this person is capable of commitment, but I also want to say with the Seven of Swords, the lament here. The lament here means that there's something attached to this person that for some of you right now, nothing can eventuate. And for some, I feel like this person is already committed, has children, or is already married. Okay, so this might be someone that's taken, but that doesn't mean they don't hold interest in you, Pisces, because I definitely feel they do as they're coming up with the Page of Pentacles. For others, I feel like there is someone coming through, either a Leo or an earth sign. You've got water here as well, so it can be a fellow Pisces or a Cancer or a Scorpio. You have air energy up here. There is someone coming forward that is wanting or is seeing a future with you. They're feeling very harmonious. Okay, they like the stage where the two of you are at, but they're actually planning for the long-term future here. Now, the notion of a happy family home or a happy ever after comes up here. So for some of you, you are connecting or meeting with someone that wants similar things to you, whether it be marriage, children, engagement, living together, building or creating a family here. This is someone that ticks a lot of boxes for you. Or someone that has a lot of what you're looking for, Pisces. Okay, all the cups are lined up in a row. And this is wish fulfillment. Okay, a wish comes true around a person here. For some of you, it's adding in a new addition to the family through a child, finding your dream home even, okay? You've been strong and resilient with this person for quite some time. You might have encountered a lot of losses or a lot of heartache or a lot of breakthroughs that have been very tender. But this goes to show that the two of you will come out on top in the I definitely feel if you're married or connected to someone, your marriages are going to see strength to strength, especially if you have undergone this sort of energy here where there's ambiguity or there's, you know, something that you've been upset about, Pisces. I do believe you will bounce back. Okay, so I'm seeing actually strengthening in existing marriages or relationships. Some of you may have been wanting to go your own way. Some of you might be genuinely quite upset mentally, okay, by disconnecting to this person or what it is that you've encountered with them. But I'm seeing that there's progression forward with the Strength card. It's time to summon your strength in a relationship, show resilience. It's taming the lion. Some of you are taming a certain situation here as well, which is very good. You've wanted more calm, you've wanted more understanding, or more peace or truce, and this is definitely coming in for you on this left-hand side with someone. Let's move over to the other side, the Wheel, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. See fire and earth around you this month. Five of Wands. Okay, inner turmoil. This is very powerful. You've got the Wheel and the Star card. This is destiny or fate at play here. Okay, fire signs, what's happening here? A fire sign might want to move too quickly, okay? A fire sign wants to prove themselves to you. A fire sign feels somewhat things are getting a little bit heavier. Things are becoming more complex between you and this person. There's inner turmoil or competition is what I'm seeing here around for some of you. I did mention 2 queens, so the notion of 2 different people are coming in around you, Pisces. If you are coupled up, there might be someone else gaining your attention, or even if you're single and just open-minded to relationships, I do believe you've got 2 potential suitors that you may be a little bit indecisive about. Now, one of these people have a bit of a protective or possessive side, which may just put you off a little bit. It actually will make you feel a little bit pulled back. What I'm seeing here is that this Queen of Wands or King of Wands, you know, whatever gender these people are, they've got 2 very different approaches. They both want to move forward with you, which is a good sign. The earth sign is more guarded, however, okay? It might not be the same earth sign here, or it might be an earth sign with dribs and drabs of the energies I will describe. But for some of you, there is an earth sign that's a little bit more reserved, a little bit more methodical in their approach. They're taking the slow road, okay, Pisces? The fire sign, however, is taking quite a intrusive step, okay? They want a lot of action. They want to see a lot of results. Maybe you're not giving everything right away, Pisces, and this is in fact confusing them a little bit. It's also potentially causing a little bit of inner turmoil. So you may see some sort of behavior from this fire sign coming through that they are feeling inner conflicted or even angry, okay? There's possibly even built up pent up frustration that might be coming through for this sign, from this sign here. The wheel symbolizes those that the devil and those obstacle energies will be overcome. So I feel like it might be something you need to hang in there. It might be something you might need to endure. Ultimately, cleansing will happen and you'll come into the beautiful Star card, which brings hope, magic, bliss. It is a sign of an Aquarius here. So if you are dealing with an Aquarius, this person is a destined person coming in. There is movement forward with them, which is good, no matter what has happened here with the 7. It's also a card of destiny, and they sit right below each other here. So some of you have a lot of astrological compatibility with people around you. Star card, the star energy is also Aquarius. It's the water bearer, so it's cleansing a situation here or wanting to rectify issues. Now, this could be your doing, because if it's not an Aquarius that's initiating this, it could be you. You rule over water, Pisces. So you might be attempting to heal from a situation. You might be reaching out to someone here, okay, because you want progression. You either want to be in another relationship with them, or maybe you just want to clear the air and have something civil. Maybe you have encountered a lot of burdensome energy with them and you're just wanting stability. The number 4 is all about stability and all about committing in solid terms to something. So for a lot of you, I think this is quite auspicious. But I almost feel like destiny is at play here, and there's 2 very different directions you could go down in your love life. That's not to say the Queen of Wands can't commit. She can, or their energy can. But they're 2 very different approaches to love, or they can offer you 2 very distinct type of relationships or futures. And you'll have to decide, Pisces. There's a decisive factor coming into play here. You've got the Star and the Wheel. So they're both a part of your journey in some major way here. For some, it could be an online connection as well with the Star card. It could be with someone famous, someone quite well known, someone that has quite a large online presence even. And this might complicate things. This is where competition comes into play here. This person might have a lot of social media followers. They might be very attractive, and suddenly a part of you feels a little bit put off. The fact that you might have to fight for them or fight for their attention as well. Let's move over to your career and creative pursuits, though, and see how these cards apply for you. Let's go back to over this side. You did have the Wheel of Fortune underneath again. Wow, this is powerful. Okay. I don't normally read the cards like that, but for some reason I felt like I had to flip it over, and it was the Wheel of Fortune that sat underneath. Okay, there's something about future goals or something that will return back into your distant future. The 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups, the Lovers, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, some of you are connecting with someone in the time. This is a soulmate you're meeting in your career. Some of you might meet a soulmate lover through your career, or you're meeting someone that's going to propel you into action. Now, this person that you're meeting, Pisces, but I see them around you in the distant future, or they might just come back around into your life professionally speaking, reach out to you, contact you again. You're being guided to each other by a higher power here. The sun shines on you, so this connection, there's a lot of creativity, there's a lot of illumination around this connection between you and this other person. It could be that someone you're working with turns out to be a soulmate, that the two of you connect romantically. I want to focus it more on career and creative pursuits though. So some of you might be meeting someone that's very like-minded to you, that shares the same goals or visions to you, that can help you build a future somehow. Could be a future name for yourself. This person is coming in quickly, or the communication around them is coming in fairly quickly with the Knight of Swords. They could be a little bit impulsive. I definitely feel like it's either they're coming in with a cutthroat energy, or they're very versatile. They chop and change maybe fairly often, but it's very quick. It's like wham bam, thank you ma'am. But you know, this is more so in their mindset, I think. But I do see this person to be around you in the future. And there's something about intuition, okay? Remember that I mentioned intuition? So you know this person is going to be a part of your future somehow. This could even be a job interview for some of you. I do see you being offered something here. Something about, it could be like a temporary role. Time is of the essence with the Knight of Swords here. So it might be a temporary role. It might be an urgent role that you might need to fill right away. They might have lost someone, okay, laments. They might have lost someone from the company and they need to urgently replace them. A lot of things are up in the air for some of you in career or creative pursuits. There's a lot of different ideas swirling around you, and you might not know how to act on them first. There's a lot of ambiguity, okay, which I mentioned with the Nine of Pentacles coming in around you. A lot of scattered energy. Some of you might feel a little bit disorientated with your creative pursuits, or in the workplace, in the working environment. There could be a romance that distracts you from work here as well. It could potentially be, for some of you, there's a very fleeting meeting. You're going to be introduced or meet someone that's going to catch you off guard a little bit. They'll change things for you somehow. They'll get you thinking. They'll plant a seed, is what I'm seeing. Some sort of seed that they'll plant, Pisces, and you'll go with it. It's going to make you think on deeper terms. You're starting to think more long-term in your career as well. Some of you are working with someone you're romantically involved with. Okay, it could be a partner, a lover, a friend. I think it's more romantic than anything. Youthfulness, intelligence, things happening very, very quickly, a lot of activity bustling around you, a sociability here as well in the workplace. So you'll very much enjoy those attributes of Gemini, but you'll also enjoy the other side of Gemini, okay? Flightiness, adaptability, fickleness, uncertainty, anxiety. That scattered energy is quintessentially Gemini. So look, you will experience that in your career, at least for some of you on this left-hand side. You might also find a source of inspiration from someone. Could be someone you connect with online, and you might meet this person in the flesh in the future, is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's look at this side. Two of Swords, Ace of Cups, Four of Swords, and last card, the Ace. Wow. Two people, two opportunities, two destiny cards, the Star and the Wheel. Okay, and the twins here. There's the notion of two around you, okay? Two people, two connections, two opportunities, two positions, two paychecks. There's a very much a dual nature about around you. There's a fork in the road. There's a decision that's going to be made, and I think it's in between these two aces. Could be a water sign and a fire sign offering you new job or money-making opportunities. For some of you, it's an added income stream. two income streams, but you might not be managing it very well. So I think the message here with the Two of Swords is to make sure you're managing. Okay, this is all about managing something well. Make sure you're taking the time to give to both of these aces. Some of you will be offered two roles, two jobs from these two queens. Like I said, they both can offer you something quite promising here. So it's whatever your intuition is guiding you to. These offers are both coming from the hand of God, the universe, the angels, the law of attraction. They are destined offers that will help you progress in your career. There's movement forward here. I do see that there's a potential opportunity that will come from overseas or further afield. You may be required to travel. The Four of Swords can indicate taking time away from one thing to spend on another. So it can definitely symbolize travel and movement as well. The Ace of Wands is all about taking action here. So if this is next to this card, I do sense that some of you might have some sort of opportunity to travel this month for work. It's either to connect with these people or to impress these people, or they might have been instructing you to do something, mobility with the wheel. It might be changing divisions or departments for a time as well. Maybe your bosses might ask you to do this. I do see new people coming on board in the company that you're working with, new employees coming forward. Again, the bird, the messenger. Messenger is the Gemini coming through here. Is there a connection with this person? Maybe. So I'm seeing water here, which could be you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A destined opportunity. Your cup will overflow. This is rejoicing or emotion. It's also relief. Now, I'm not sure if for some of you, you're relieving another person. If this is like a temporary role, you're relieving another person and will be connecting with these queens. But I love these aces here. Definitely new opportunities. For some of you, it could involve the spiritual world, museums, meditation, architecture, design, estates, real estates, charity, spirituality, religion. For others, it's about movement, manual labor, okay, a new role in manual labor, mobility, motivation, transportation, physical activity, fitness. These sorts of career paths may be coming in around you. New career paths can definitely dominate. Remember, change, a new cycle begins. Some of you are making massive career changes. It might even need two brand new jobs, two brand new career choices that you might be indecisive between. Remember the notion of indecisiveness with the Two of Swords. There's a fork in the road, a decision that you'll need to make. Some of you have put off this decision for quite some time, but it's going to culminate. Okay, but I'm very much seeing the notion of the two. It could even be like a double workload coming in for some of you during this month as well, that you might have to sift through, okay, work through as well. So look, I will leave it at that though, Pisces. I just want to thank you again for watching and supporting the channel.